Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing the wiring in our day van. So today I'm going to be tackling the wiring inside the van. I want to get the split charge relay system fitted, I want to fit the battery in its final position, I want to get the lights working. However, first of all what I need to do is fit the floor. Now I've already put the boards down. As you can see, I've lifted the bed up so it's just off the floor. I need to lay that down before I put the battery in its final position and get that all bolted down and secured. So that's the floor done, and from a piece of reclaimed lino that was literally just going to go into the bin, I think that's a really fantastic finish. I'm going to give it all a good final wipe because I've left a little bit of glue and stuff around here. However, I'm really pleased with the result. Right, so with the flooring done, it's now time to tackle the electrical stuff. I've got a few bits and pieces that I need to install here. First of all is the leisure battery. I'm going to keep it in roughly this position, and then eventually what I'll do is I will build a unit and it'll be a nice work surface to work off of. But that's the most important piece, along with this, which is a split charge relay system, which basically means that I'm going to connect this battery to the van's battery, and this will automatically click in and out of charging the two batteries. So if the vehicle's battery itself gets a little bit low whilst I'm driving, it'll turn this one off and carry on charging that. Once that battery's reached its correct voltage, it'll then switch back and start charging the leisure battery. So hopefully this should be enough electrical for us for two days. I have also got a generator, so during the course of the day I'll actually just use the generator, but this is more for nighttime use. So what I need to do is I need to install the split charge relay system. The actual vehicle's battery in this van is behind here anyway, it's just below the driver's seat. So if I keep this battery here, it's a nice quick cable run from there to there. And then I've got my inverter, which will run TV, radiator, everything like that during the course of the night and in the evening. It comes with crocodile clips to go on top of the battery. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get rid of these and I'm going to put another couple of ring terminals on, because with the split charge relay system you get these nice little battery terminals, which I'll unbolt there and I'll put another ring terminal that will then go to my inverter. I've also got this really nice switch panel system. Tells me the vehicle, the leisure battery's voltage. It's got a couple of USB ports. It's got a 12 volt socket as well, which is really handy. Obviously I've got a multitude of switches here. I'm going to run a couple for the lights. I've also got some other lights that I might want to add in the future. So having, 5 switches really does help for future reference. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to have the split charge relay system. I'm going to get it all mounted up and connected to the battery. And then I'll run the cable to the actual vehicle's battery, and then once I've done that I'll run through it with you. Right, so here's what I've done now. I've ran the wires from the split charge relay in the back of the van through to the actual vehicle battery. What I'm loving is that the actual battery tray had these little lips where cables can perfectly poke out of. But just to show you, ran the positive off the positive one, obviously. There was a nice little nut and bolt situation going on there that had nothing run into it. Same on the negative. Now it says go to an earthing point, however obviously that is a main earthing point because that will be earthed to the van, probably somewhere really close as well, so which is prime location for me to do it, so I'll just do it off there. Same with there, and then like I say, put this back on. I'm loving the fact that it's so neat. It's a great job. And then I've just screwed the 80 amp fuse to the woodwork there. Right, so we're all wired up. Actually, it's a bit dark in here. How about that? We now have lights in the back of the van. We also have the inverter. We have, well, everything. Split charge relays all wired up. It's currently on, charging the battery off the other battery. It should kick out shortly though, I'd reckon. I don't know how long it stays on for actually. Doesn't say. However, there we go. So I've temporarily wired this up as well because this will be sitting inside the unit that I will build out here as well. But just so you can see that everything works, if I turn the inverter on, and then if I turn on the radiator, there we go, set to 22 degrees. So everything works. It's all a bit of a mess at the minute. It will get better. What I'll do is I'll quickly bring the camera down and I'll show you everything that's going on down there. Like I say, ignore the fact that it's a mess at the minute. What we've got here, up the top right hand corner we'll start with, that is a fuse block, and there's 4 individual circuits I can run off the same switch. Now both of them are going to the 2 sets of lights above, and then what I've done is, obviously that at the bottom of that fuse block is the main live in, so then that goes to one of these. And then we've got the neutral block, which like I say, that's supposed to come off the battery, which I have done. I've done a link from the negative of the battery to that neutral block. And then I've also ran the neutral for the split charge into that block. I've ran all the neutrals for everything else out of that block. So the neutral for the switch panel, the neutral for the inverter, that all comes off of that little neutral block there, which is great because I've still got another 4 more screw holes free, which means I can run another 4 circuits off my neutral block there. Obviously I could then add another one, etc. Just join them together, it's fine. But yeah, so we've also then got the split charge relay system, which I've already ran through, but that's all nicely mounted up there. And then we've got the inverter. Let me just pan round. So then what I've done is I've done the same thing with the fuse block over there. I've ran a live from there to the battery, and then the neutral I've actually ran directly to the battery, sorry, not to the neutral block. But then I've got my fuse panel, my switch panel, and like I said, the switch panel is telling me the voltage of the battery. I've got my USB slots, I've got my 12 volt socket, and I've got my light switch. So like I say, lights off, lights on. And if you have a look above, so on, off, on. I've wired this up temporary with some chock blocks. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a switch to this so I can kill this off when I want. So I can just flick a switch on and off, and then that will kill the power to this, which would then kill the power to anything that might come off of this, because how it's running right now is that's a permanent live, so all of these little sockets here will all be illuminated. The voltage indicator will be illuminated 24/7. So what I need to do is add a switch so I can turn it off, and then that will turn off everything. So there we go, another item off the to-do list. I'm really happy with how everything's turned out. I'm really pleased that I've now got a radiator and working lights in the back of here. It's really going to make my life so much better when we're out on the track. Still got a few things I need to do. I really want to build the unit next, cover everything, make it all look nice and tidy. There's still a few little finishing touches I'd like to do to the bed. However, that's everything for now. So join me next time. Thank you very much for watching.